Hey there guys, I recently played the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown demo and I must admit it shows a lot of promise. I can say that I actually had fun. I have kept my eye on this game for a while now and it feels so good to finally see and play a bit of the game. This is just a demo, so there is a lot that is still in development, but they gave you enough to enjoy. In the beginning you get a choice of 3 cars, and with regards to your character, you are just given a character that you don't get to choose, but you do get a choice from 3 cars. A Ford Mustang GT, Alpine A110 and the Nissan 370Z, and of course I went with the 370Z. My first thought about the car dealerships is, why on earth is it so big? The car dealerships used to be tiny compared to the ones in Solar Crown. There is actually a sprint button, which is weird if you ask me. The gameplay isn't too bad. I noticed that the game feels way more arcade-like than the old games. The game doesn't really punish you for hitting objects in the environment. I found myself not really being affected when I hit other AI drivers, as well as the AI drivers hitting almost everything they could, which made it really hard to drive when you're driving over lampposts and metal fencing that is lying in the road. The vehicle damage in the game is pretty good. It's as good as it gets in a TDU game, so it's rather bare bones and I won't give them a hard time for it. The vehicle models look really good. It's as good as it gets in a TDU game, so it upholds the standard of what Test Drive Unlimited is, which is something I like and I want to see. I would just like the handling to be better in the final product. I haven't spent a lot of time in the demo, but I have spent enough time to get the gist of the demo. The one thing I was extremely happy with is the fact that you get actual customizations to your car. You get performance and cosmetic. I will have to mention that you don't get any crazy customizations. As I have been saying, the customizations in the game are as good as it gets in a TDU game. This time it just gives you more freedom and attention to detail, which in this case they are doing a great job. There is even an aero kit option in the game, so I am hoping that we get more customizations in the final product. One thing I just wanted to mention, it seems like Solar Crown will be leaning heavy on the live service model. On my first day on the demo, I already met other players when I was going to customize my car. I really hope the game has a proper story because it really does have potential. I really want this game to perform. Speaking of performance, the game is a demo, so I never know if my hardware not performing well is because my hardware is not good or if the game just hasn't been optimized yet. Regardless of the performance, the game was still pretty fun. The map and environment are pretty good. The map is smaller than the maps of the old games, but is bigger than most car game maps these days, so I won't give them a hard time about the map. The most important part about the game is handling. I would like to see more simulation or simcade handling in the game. For the map size, I would also like a lot more tuning options to cater for different playstyles. I haven't driven around the whole map, or at least the sections that are open in the demo, but I'm looking forward to playing the demo again. I will try out the demo on my wheel and see what it's like to experience the game. So far, I have generally good things to say about the demo. I had a good time and I decided to just go for a cruise. I turned off the HUD, GPS and all the UI and I just drove where I felt like, not knowing where I am going. I actually had fun and felt freedom. Hearing the sound of the turbocharged 370Z was insane. That's one thing I miss about the old Test Drive Unlimited games, is the driving experience. I feel that the map is still a little bit too small for a TDU game, but who knows, they might add a lot of new features like a new map, new cars and events, so I am waiting to see what the final product is like. So far so good is the best way I can describe this game, and with that, this is the Chilly Man signing off. I thank everyone for watching. Peace out.